it do? What it do? I don't know if I can squeeze through here. Come on, bro. Y'all taking up too much space. These trucks. What's going on, y'all? He's finally here. We finally here. The moment of truth. The moment of truth has come. You know. I'm back to work, on the way to work. You ready? You ready for it? It's only been, what, 6 days? What, 6 days? This little 6 days done been, whew. It's been longer than expected. It ain't going by fast enough. But I was watching some video yesterday. I don't know whose breakdown it was. But you know, I don't know whose breakdown it was, but in the comments, the Washington fans just going crazy, talking about the offensive line and how Texas has such a good defensive line. And, you know, that's just because he doesn't know that Michigan has two starting defensive lines. You know what I'm saying? You think Texas has got 2 first-round picks on the defensive line. Yeah, they're defensive tackles. They're run stuffers. Yeah. Texas was rushing the ball well. And also something, because I was watching the Texas game last night, Texas-Washington, I was watching it. Quinn Ewers had probably 40 yards rushing. You know, he's not a runner, but he was sitting in the pocket and then he'd look and there'd be nothing but open space. So there's a chance for JJ to maybe pick up some yards like that, depending on if they try to spy him or not. You know, Bama spied him a lot, so we'll see what Washington does. But I am kind of confident because I think one, for them to be the team that they need to, the team that they need and everybody expects them to be, Michael Penix has to be kind of out of his mind. And watching that Texas game, he was kind of out of his mind in the zone, I'd say, with his pocket presence and with his throws, with his ball placement. Now we'll see if that carries over, but it's not guaranteed that he'll play that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, those throws and what he was doing in the pocket, he was in the zone. And that's not guaranteed that's going to carry over to this game. I mean, it's possible it could. It's definitely possible, but it's going to be harder because you trying to step up and do different things with that pass, with a better pass rush. And then, like, some of the throws he was making, like, after he ducks the rush were, like, they were kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if a team is locked in with the pass, has that pass rush, and in the back end they know what they're doing, there's possibilities for interceptions. But it's not guaranteed he's gonna play lights out like that. That was I'm in the zone type football at quarterback. A lot of those throws. It's just not guaranteed you're gonna be able to do that again. and it's possible, but it's not a guarantee. I think Washington and a lot of their fans and they think it's a guarantee he's gonna be able to play like that again. It's not. The throws to me, it's like JJ in the Michigan State game, where he was just lights out. His pocket presence, he's making dudes miss that got him dead to rights. That's the type of game Penix played against Texas. I know it's not the same type of defense, but I'm just speaking on a quarterback being in the zone. Like JJ was in the zone versus Michigan State. He probably could have threw for however many touchdowns and yards he wanted to. So we'll see. But I think our defensive line being better is gonna test them a little bit more than they think. They think that Joe Moore award, and this is something Michigan had to go through. That Joe Moore offensive line of the year, that award doesn't guarantee you win a game. That award don't guarantee that your quarterback don't be untouched. That award you still got to prove it. Yeah, you got to prove it. That award don't mean nothing until in this game. It's just an award for the regular season. It don't mean nothing in this game. You're going to have to prove it. So, I know Michigan, but the thing I like about that, it's another challenge for Michigan's defense, for Michigan's front seven. All right, they think they the Joe Moore offensive line of the year. All right, let's get after them. They think they that. Let's show them they ain't. So I think Washington's gonna have. I think they're gonna have some trouble dealing with what Jesse Minter does. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with what he does and the different alignments of the D line and all that type of things. I think they're gonna have a problem with that, big time. And Texas's secondaries, they're just not that good, honestly. But rewatching that game, people think those deep balls, like you can just throw a deep pass and it's just easy, but you gotta have time to throw that ball deep. You have to. The same thing as Alabama. You want to throw deep, you need the time to. Alabama couldn't. What did they throw? One deep ball, maybe two, because it just wasn't feasible because they had to bring in so many extra blockers to have time to do it. You got to have time to throw deep, and Texas, their pass rush wasn't good enough, so they had Washington to have all day to throw some of those passes. I'm like, dang, he just dude back there for 4 seconds before he released the ball. That's crazy. So we're gonna see, but I'm confident that they can probably get after them. I am, and I'm nervous. Because we this close. I'm nervous, but I'm also confident because I think they're gonna get after him. I think they're gonna get after him, and they don't realize what's coming. And I think Michigan's gonna make some plays on defense, some big time turnover plays. So I think they could be in for an awakening where they got to change their game plan up, similar to Bama, to where they realize, yeah, these dudes better than advertised. I heard they was good, but I ain't know they was this good. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But offense, Offense and offense, Blake, you know, you want to stay steady with Blake. You want to stay steady with Blake. That's for sure. I ain't finna start that purple rain. I ain't finna start that purple rain, man. Hey, I be seeing that dude everywhere. I just on these YouTube videos. I just leave him alone. I just leave him alone because we what we did to that dude was wrong. Hey, we did that dude bad the other day. Everybody that was on that live video from Friday or whatever that was, we did dude bad. So when I see him in comments, I just leave him alone. I just leave him alone. Cause that was bullying. we jumped that dude the other day on that live. I jumped him in the video and y'all jumped him in the chat. That was a beatdown. That was a beatdown. but yeah. Run Blake. I felt like we got away from Blake against Bama. So, you know, run Blake, and I'm just hoping JJ is sharp and really understanding what he's trying to do. Cause he did it later on. He was on point, but second and third quarter, JJ missed some big time throws. Like, he missed them. He just didn't. I don't know if he didn't see him or what, but he missed some big time throws to Cornelius, to Roman. Somebody said that he missed Samaj on a deep pass. So, you know, JJ's gotta be locked in on this one, yo. You know, it felt like he was thinking a little too much, worried about not making a turnover. You know what I'm saying? Not turning it over. You just got to play. Yeah, you want to be cautious, but you just got to execute. Go out there and execute. You know the plays, trust what you're seeing, and let that thing fly. You know what I mean? Donovan Edwards. Let's hope Donovan Edwards has a breakout game. If we can get Donovan and Blake to do what they did, I wouldn't say against Penn State this year because we just ran it every time. You know what I'm saying? We just ran it every time. So, but I'd say if we can get a Penn State last year, that would be nice. That would be real nice to get Penn State last year. You know, where they just running it down their throat. But the thing that people don't, Washington plays ball control also. They don't just go hurry up all the time. Sometimes they play ball control too. So that'd be interesting to see. If they play ball control and we play ball control, then possessions, it's going to come down. You might not get nothing but 4 possessions each half. You know, that's a dangerous game. You know, but I think Michigan is built for it. The thing that bothers me about Washington fans and people in the media talking about them, and this is the same thing a problem I had with Bama, but with Washington, it's on another level. Like, why do y'all act like they haven't had struggle games? Like they didn't win a game just scoring 22. Like they just didn't win a game scoring 15. Like they just didn't win a game just scoring 24. Yeah, they won those games, but they were struggles. They were offensive struggles. So to me, that says, boom, Michigan, here's your blueprint to beat their head in. Here's your blueprint. You know? Now if you're a team, like the team I always bring up, if you're a team like 2019 LSU with Joe Burrow, yeah, okay, they didn't have any of those games. So it was valid. But if you've got 3 games where you were under 24 points, 1 game where you were under 16 points, 1 game where you were under 23 points, y'all offense ain't as good as advertised week in and week out. I got blueprints to slow y'all down. I don't care about y'all excuses about who was hurt and who was this. Michael Penix wasn't hurt. I don't care about your excuses. I don't care about them excuses. I'm stopped, so let me see what's going on. But yeah, that's my thing. I don't want to hear about y'all so prolific when I done seen y'all get slowed down by mediocre teams that aren't great defensively, teams that talent level isn't probably as good as yours. I don't want to, boy, I got the blueprint right here. These 3 games, boom, boom, boom. I got the blueprint to slow you down. Whether you like it or not, that's on film. So it's different when you can say it hasn't been done. Ain't nobody slowed us down. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you can say that. Washington, you can't say that. And I don't want to hear no excuses about it. That's my thing. I don't want to hear no excuses about we were sick. Yeah, okay. We were sick. We had some guys out. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is the same thing I said about Ohio State last year. They're prolific offense. Our offense is so locked in. Uh-huh. How come Notre Dame slowed y'all down? How come Penn State slowed y'all down? Because they had a good defensive game plan to slow you down. So I don't be wanting to hear them excuses. But I get it. You know, some of these fans, fans of other fan bases, they like to hype themselves up. I can't do that. Why hype myself up to bring myself down? I'm not hyping myself up on nothing. I'm trying to see what are the real matchups and what are the, what are the similarities. I ain't trying to get hyped up to bring myself down. But the receivers, they got their receivers was Odunze, Polk. Them dudes are nasty. Them dudes are nasty. But another thing I noticed during watching that Texas game again, those throws Michael Penix was throwing, those passes, they were getting in there by this much. I mean, I know some people are gonna say, well, that means he was throwing dimes. And yeah, he was. But when you doing that over and over and the defense is right there and they're just not turning around, those plays were executed by this much. You know what I'm saying? So what that tells me is if Michigan turns around and finds the ball or either not even just finds the ball, but makes a play on the ball when it's coming into the receiver's hands, which Josh Wallace seems to do a lot. He does a lot of that. Those can be incompletions very easily. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those plays that were big time plays that Penix had this close. And I guess you could say that about a lot of plays in football in general, but all of them were this close to being incompletions. Almost all of them. It could be all of them, honestly. We're this close. So if Michigan is on their A game, the corners and the safeties, there's a lot of chances to get Washington off the field and to get turnovers. For real. It's a lot of chances in this game. Because he gonna put it out there. Yeah, JJ missed some guys. JJ should have threw for 320 yards in that game easily. And I can't blame Sharon Moore for a lot of those. It was just JJ. He was locking on to one. He was locking on to his first read. He was locking on to him. Wasn't reading the field. I wish, one thing that bothers me about JJ, and I'm not sure why, but he does not look to Cornelius Johnson. And I wish it bothers me because he should be. It really bothers me because he should be. Cornelius is open a lot, and JJ just doesn't look to him. I guess maybe that's because of practice. I don't know what it is. But Cornelius is open a lot. Not just in that last game, but Cornelius is open a lot. And JJ just does not look to him. I don't know what the deal is. What the dilly, yo. I don't know what it is, but he don't look to him. I wish he would. Like, this dude's like a 6th-year senior, bro. Throw that man the ball. He been around too long. He knows how to get open. He's been around too long to not know how to get open. Like, Cornelius was working Bama's corners, and so was Roman. Them dudes were open a lot of the game, and JJ just wasn't looking to him first. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Anton, I think it's Antoine, but that's what he's trying to do. And that's a problem. JJ will have a player that's open 30 yards downfield, and he won't throw it because he doesn't trust to make the throw. So he'll throw a short, he'll throw it short. And he can't do that. Like, you can't be leaving those plays on the field. That's exactly what he does. Because Roman is so open on one of those plays, you can see it on the replay, and it's egregious looking. Like, this dude is super wide open. Like, you can see it on the replay. It was double post. It was a double post, and he tries to throw it short. He throws it short to a tight end or something. I'm not even sure if the play is complete. I think it's complete to Loveland, like for 9 yards. Roman is in the middle of the field, wide open, with like 5 yards of separation, and he probably would have got 30. He might have scored. So, yeah, JJ can't be doing that, but bro, trust yourself. Trust all that meditation. Trust all that meditation and throw that ball, brother. You can't be doing that. But for some reason, he just does not trust Cornelius. And I don't get it, because Cornelius is consistently open. He's consistently. I've seen it all year a lot, where Cornelius has been open, but he'll go to somebody else. It's not even open. That's my thing. If you go to if I got 2 guys open, like last year against Ohio State, Cornelius was open, but so was Roman Wilson. But he looked to Cornelius first. They're both open. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? But like on some of these plays against Bama, he's going to dudes that aren't even open. Like, That dude ain't open. Continue to go through your reads. Boom, Cornelius right there, 5 yard in route. He's wide open, brother. Come on. Well, yeah, you got to trust him. I don't see how you not trusting him, or maybe he was just nervous early in that game against Bama because he got better later on. But I just hope don't come out nervous, please, JJ, please, because them nerves almost threw a pick early in that one last Monday. Almost threw a pick, you know. Thankfully, dude was out of bounds, but that was crazy. So I'm just hoping. Let's hope JJ comes out like that Michigan State game, sharp, on point, and not a care in the world. I'm making plays, making guys miss, throwing lasers, running for yards. I'm locked in, dog. I'm locked in. Ain't nothing y'all can do. So let's hope JJ comes with that. I know you had nerves. That was the first playoff game since TCU, but nah, you know, let's finish this, and then let's do it in a sleazy way. You hear me? Let's win this one in a sleazy way. Let's get sleazy on Washington. That's what I'm talking about. You know, because I do not want a close game. I do not want a barn burner. I do not want a dog fight. I want to sit back and enjoy this one, eating my popcorn and eating my whatever I'm eating and not worry about a thing. I do not want this to be a dog fight. I'm straight. I'm straight on that. I just want us to straight dominate. Straight domination. And honestly, I think it can be done to them. If I'm going to be 100, I think it can be done. I honestly do. You know what I'm starting to think that it could be like, and this is just my hope. This is just my hope. Seattle Seahawks versus Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. You know, where everybody was just expecting Denver's offense to just light up Seattle Seahawks. And then Seattle straight dominated them. I'm somewhat getting the feeling that could happen. And when Seattle did Denver like that, I was one of the few people picking Seattle to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, and what I'm hoping is Michigan does them like that, where it's just complete domination, where they offense just can't get clicking. It just their real offense just can't get clicking. That Penix, that Doomsday, we're gonna eat you up, where it just can't get clicking like that. You know? Because Michigan's offense, we're gonna score 24. That's like, whether you got a good defense or a bad defense, we're pretty much gonna score about 24. But that's with a good defense. If your defense is good, maybe above average, all right, we'll score 24. But if your defense ain't that good, we're gonna score 30-something. That's going by how the season is played out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. And that's what I'm hoping, y'all. is Michigan just comes out, defense lights out. Washington is confused, bewildered, don't know what to do. Penix is running for his life. He's trying to get those throws off, and he's making mistakes trying to do that. Because let me get back to these receivers. You know, because we run man, we run zone. We mainly run zone, but we can run man to mess up the timing. You know, the thing about man is you can mess up their timing, get your hands on them, and then you're right on top of them. So those throwing windows are very small, and then the corners and the safeties can make a play on the ball. Like it can be a nightmare for a team. It could be a nightmare. You know, it could be a nightmare for an offense when those corners step up and start jamming and say, "You ain't getting nothing free. You ain't getting nothing free." I'm showing my age. That's what Ty Law, shout out to Ty Law, Michigan corner. That's what Ty Law and the Patriots did to the Rams. That's what Ty Law and the Patriots and Tom Brady did to the Rams. Those corners said, "We about to dog y'all." Them boys got so physical with those St. Louis Rams corners, you know, and just made everything tough for them. Like we coming up, we pressing, and it's gonna be a long day for y'all. We hitting y'all in the mouth all game, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a possibility for this to get ugly on Michigan's side, for Michigan to come out and dominate these boys. I'm really starting to believe that. You know, I'm really starting to believe that. Because I sense a little, we're the offense of the century. I'm starting to get a little feel about that. And when you start feeling yourself like that, it can create problems for yourself. Because you're overconfident. You know, I think it's easier to get overconfident on offense than it is on defense for whatever reason. But I'm starting to think that they're overconfident on offense and trusting that. I think that Joe Moore Award is a blessing, but it can also be a curse because you can start feeling yourself too much. They can't get to me. We got a smart offensive line. We're good. We're athletic. They can't. We won that award for a reason. They can't touch us. All right. Okay. All right. Bet. Bet. No, don't worry about it. Bet. You going untouched. You don't get hit. So yeah, I'm thinking Washington might be in it for a rude awakening of how good Michigan's D-line and front seven actually is, and how good Jesse Minter actually is. I think they might be in it for a rude awakening, and it's gonna create some real problems for them. Dylan, they running back, I don't think he's gonna be able to play. I think he's gonna try, and they gonna shoot him up, and then he gonna try to play. But I ain't so sure he gonna be able to play like that. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think they're gonna have problems, especially as he was great in pass protection also. Like, he was a big back that is good in pass protection also. The backs behind him are young, and none of them have over 200 rushing yards. Like, he's got all their production at running back, and he's also big in their protection game. So They're gonna have to make up for that. I done missed my turn. I just noticed. Wait, no, I didn't. Or did I? Oh, okay. I'm about to say I done missed my turn on here talking. Wait a minute, I did miss my turn. I can't get over there. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm tripping, y'all. They got so much construction down here, bro. So many people moving to Tampa and Clearwater area. It's just the highways are like always on construction. I'm like, bro, what's y'all done blocked off the exit? But yeah, you know, that's what I'm starting to get the feel of. That Denver versus Seattle Super Bowl. You say I done started early. I done started pregame. I ain't even got that today. I got the Perrier. I'm bougie. I got the bougie water, y'all. I'm bougie. But yeah. So that's what I'm starting to get that feel. Because I think JJ, Blake, I think the run game should be able to eat. And if it's cooking like it can, our offense can get clicking where you look at the stats and you be like, JJ don't got nothing but 180 yards. Blake don't got nothing but about 100. But yet Michigan has scored 40 points. Like, how did this happen? It's because they're just executing. JJ spreading the ball. Blake is consistently getting yardage, and before you know it, we done scored 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this is guaranteed to happen, but I'm starting to get the feel of it. Let's hope I'm right. Let's hope I'm right. But I'm starting to get the feel of that our defense is about to smack these dudes in the mouth and teach them, y'all ain't that. Y'all ain't LSU. Everybody want to be LSU with Joe Burrow. Y'all that ain't y'all. That ain't you. You good, but you ain't that. You ain't that. You know. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right, y'all. 'Cause I'm getting that feeling. I'm definitely starting to get it. But what else? The elephant in the room, special teams. The elephant in the room, special teams. Special teams has got to be better. And something on special teams that I've seen is Washington returns their kick returns, so our kickoff coverage has to be good because they return them. Unless we're kicking them out the end zone, they return those kicks. But Thaw and Samaj, they got to be better. They got to be better. I trust that Turner's going to be himself, but Thaw, Samaj, and our punter, bro, you got to be better. I don't know what the hell you was doing last game. I don't know what you was doing, kicking it out, just kicking it high. That ain't gonna cut it. I need you to kick for distance. You kicking, it's like you were punting to give us bad field, to give them good field position. Nah, we don't need them type of punts, brother. I don't know what you was doing. No, I'm punting for height so we can get down there. No, it looks like you're punting for them to have good field position. You got money on Bama, boy? Huh. Our punter was killing me. Yeah. Yeah, JJ throws it too hard too. Like, bro, sometimes it's about your accuracy and not you throwing it 100 miles an hour. Like, you definitely right on that. He throws it too hard for no reason sometimes. You know, what you trying to prove throwing it 100 miles an hour, bro? Calm down. JJ has to understand the finer points of quarterbacking. But our punter had me thinking like, bro, do you got money on Bama? Like, on that video, I don't piss about nothing but time. I don't give a piss about nothing but time. Like, bro, what are you doing? Punt that ball. Punting the ball 40 yards, 30 yards. Bro, if you don't boot that thing 50-something, like, it was making me mad. Like, I don't know what you trying to kick it so high for. Kick for distance. Kick for distance. I need you to punt the ball for distance. But what you was doing, punting that ball 40 yards. Meanwhile, Bama punting it 50. And then Samaj back there making bonehead plays, so it's dropping and rolling another 10 or 15. Like, our special teams gave them great field position all game. Between Samaj messing up our field position and our punter giving them great field position because he's kicking for height. Boy, kick for distance. When we're backed up in our own territory, you kick for distance. You punt for height when we're on the 50. When we're on their 45. Then you punt for directional and height so it doesn't go in the end zone. Like, bro, what are you doing? When we're on our own 25, you don't punt for no height and directional. You boot that thing as far as you can. Dude done made me mad. I done got hot thinking about it. Let me turn this heat off. This dude done made me hot thinking about what he was doing. We backed up on our own 25. This dude punting it for directional, punting it for height. Like, what are you doing? You punt that ball as far as you can when we're backed up like that. So, special teams, the punting game and punt catching or punt fielding has to be on point. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Jay Harbaugh, this is on you. The last punt that Bama had, we had guys, our punt coverage, had guys trying to get on the field as Bama was punting it. Jay Harbaugh, you got to be better, bro. We looking for the weak link. It's looking like you right now. You got to be better, bro. You got to be better. You know what you was doing was you was partying in LA, wasn't you, boy? You done went to the smoke shops. You done went to the smoke shops talking about, I don't care what you guys do. I got trust in you, man. What you got going on might almost cost us a championship. So I wish I was lying about this, but they got to be on point, y'all. Especially if we play a dominant defensive game like last week and we're playing good enough on offense to go and wear these dudes out. Can't be having them special teams mistakes. That's just a fact. Like, for real. Like, that was puzzling. I've never seen that. I've never seen our special teams like that. So, the expectation is we go back to normal, of course. So, let's just hope so. But that was puzzling. And infuriating. You know? So, let's hope they get back to normal. But our punter was, I don't know what he was doing, bro. It really wasn't no excuse for him to be punting it short like that. Like, there was no excuse. Yeah, there was no excuse for those short punts. It was boggling me. It was really boggling me that was happening. But I got faith that this team, because I'm almost to where I'm going, I got faith that this team is going to put a complete game together tonight. I got faith that they about to put a complete game together as a whole. Offense, defense, special teams, and leave no stone unturned. Let's punish these boys. Let's punish them. Matter of fact, let's welcome them to the Big Ten. Let's welcome them to the Big Ten. You know, let's throw them a welcome party tonight. Let's throw these dudes a welcome party. You probably right, bro. You probably right, Antoine. Unexperienced players in those big moments, you know. Just players that haven't been in those moments and just knuckled up. I don't know why even thought to catch that ball, bro. You get off the hook. My thing is, you get off the hook, bro. Just move out the way. No pressure on you to catch it or nothing. Just move. What are you doing? You put the pressure on you yourself, trying to catch it on a ball that you should have let drop. But yeah, I think this one, let's put it all on the line. I think Michigan can blow these dudes out, give them a controlled butt whooping. Defense, lights out. Y'all thought y'all was something, you won. Now, sorry. You chose the wrong time to get to a championship game. You chose the wrong time to be good. This our year. All the adversity, the sign stealing, the Harbaugh recruiting suspension, all that stuff has got us to this point, and we ain't letting y'all stop us. I don't care about y'all thinking y'all got a prolific offense. We finna hit y'all in the mouth tonight. So that's just what it is. But I'm at my destination, so I appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all joining. I'm about to get off here, get to work. So like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.